I used to be in a real world and I left because I thought to myself, is Andrew Tate doing drop shipping? And then I can seriously, like, vividly remember the laugh that I had at the time. And I was like, of course not. Of course he isn't fucking doing drop shipping and copywriting and Amazon FBA. Why the fuck would he? So how does he make his money? I reverse engineered it, thought, okay, what is the actual model that he uses? And I replicated it. And in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly, step by step, how to replicate the way Andrew Tate makes his money. So step one, you need to figure out if you prefer to speak or to write. And this is important because we're going to be building a platform and you need to figure out, do you want to create videos so you want to speak like I am? Or do you want to write shit so you can go on like Twitter or Threads? And this is the first step that you need to do because you must figure this out at the start. I chose speaking, so I have the channel and I just speak to the camera and I make the videos. Other people, like Andrew Tate, he started off with Twitter. So he went on Twitter and he posted threads about stuff, you know? So you just have to figure out at first, what is it that I want to do? And then choose the platform. You know, if you cannot choose, you can just do both. You can do both and see at the end, okay, I might prefer this one more, and you just stick with it. But when you're going for speaking, don't do TikTok and YouTube. And when you go for writing, don't do Twitter and Threads. You want to just stick to one platform mainly. You don't want to like have your audience be spread everywhere. You can do speaking and writing, but don't do like 2 times writing. That's a bit stupid. So for step 2, you need to figure out what is it that you can teach. And trust me when I say this, every single person watching this video has something that they can teach. At first, you might not notice it. And if you have absolutely no idea what it is, I will teach you a process that I call like internal meditation that will, will help you figure it out. But look at it like this. The thing that I can teach especially is like mental health, improving your mental health, and more importantly, losing fat for young guys. I used to be a young guy. I was fat. I figured it out. I lost the fat. Now I want to teach other people. That's the thing that I can teach. And Tate, for example, with his real world, what does he do? He teaches people how to make money online. That's the thing he's doing. There is something, perhaps you're a boxer. You're boxing and you're pretty good. You can teach people how to improve their boxing. You're a guitar player. You can teach people how to improve their guitar. Maybe you're a fucking guy in the garden and you can like teach people how to make their gardens more beautiful, you know? But when you have absolutely no clue what it is that you should be teaching, I have this process called internal meditation, and this is the way it works. You remove any digital media for about 3 to 7 days. You can do it in shorter days, but I think 3 and 7 is like the sweet spot. No phones, no screens, no TV, none of those fucking gaming, Nintendo Switch, your PlayStation, your phone, none of that for just a week. And automatically your brain will teach you, it will feed you ideas, trust me when I say this, about what it is that you should be doing. So I never knew what I should be doing, but when I removed phones for a week, my brain fed me the idea, teach young guys how to lose fat. And ever since then, I never looked back. I seriously never looked back. I've always been doing this. So when you don't know at all what you should be doing, internal meditation. So for step 3, you need to figure out what your high leverage task is. In fact, you need to figure out what your highest leverage task is. For YouTube, is it creating thumbnails, editing the video, writing the description, putting a profile picture, or recording videos? Which one of it is it? It's recording videos. It's doing 20% of the work that will give me 80% of the results. I could have this channel, but if I didn't make any videos, it wouldn't progress. It would cap off with a couple of descriptions and a profile picture and it'd look good, but there would be no progress. So you need to figure out what your highest leverage task is, which is recording videos. If you're on Twitter, it's writing stuff. It's coming up with ideas that you want to write. And you just need to do that consistently every single day. And the goal with this is we're going to try to grow our audience by doing this. By doing our highest leverage task, we grow our audience. If you look at my channel, even though I'm like someone that is slow on YouTube, I have 800 subscribers right now. People, they can blow me apart. But it's just because I'm consistent. My videos, up till now, they weren't really special. They were just me talking to the camera. And now I'm trying to improve the quality and everything. But don't do that at first. Don't try to record perfect videos. Don't try to make the edits beautiful. Don't get the thumbnail correctly. Just focus on writing. Focus on recording. do those tasks that will give you most of the results. So for step 4, and this is where I finally will reveal what his business model is, it's private communities. Andrew Tate's Real World, it's a community. Hamza's, what is it called? Like Adonis School, it's a private community. So what you're going to do in this step is we're going to build a community. And the way you do this is you go to either school, which is paid if you want to spend money, or just Discord, and you create a free community. Now, why would you make it free? Let me explain, because off rip, you might want to be tempted by making it paid. Don't do that, because honestly, people, they don't necessarily know how much value you can bring. Like Hamza is really famous for his channel. He had a bunch of subscribers before he went into communities. People knew he was valuable. Same with Tate, right? You cannot replicate what these guys were doing because you aren't as famous as them. So you start with a free community and you do your absolute best to provide as much fucking value as you can. So in my case, I have the free community and there are a bunch of courses inside, full-length courses where I teach. And you can do the same thing. Make it as good, as valuable as you can. And that is honestly like the best thing that you can do. Free community, make it extremely valuable. And, you know, that's how people join. They will refer other people. They will keep joining and the community grows. And then I will teach you how to monetize it. So step 5, how do we monetize our free community? So the way we get people into our free community is by just mentioning it in our posts. So you put at the end of your post, at the end of your recording, in your description, on your profile picture, you put the link to your free community. Then people join. And then there are 2 things that I would recommend you to do if you want to monetize. The first one is you just have another private community that's paid and people know about it and they can just click and join. And the goal with that is it should be 10 times more valuable than a free community, 100 times more valuable. That's how you get people inside that paid community. But again, I think there is even a much stronger option, and that's the one that I'm going to be doing. You build a free community and you make your clients book free calls with you. You solve a problem of theirs so they know, okay, during the call, you solve a free problem. They know you're valuable, and then you can upsell them through your coaching program. So instead of a course or a private community, you can still do that, obviously. But instead of that, you just offer your help, your one-on-one help, your accountability to a person, and you're going to try your hardest to, help them solve their problems. And as much as you are involved, the higher of a price you can ask. So let's say you will call your client 7 days a week. You can really ask about $1,500, $2,000 for that. And people will pay only if they see that you're valuable. So during the call, try your absolute hardest to solve their problems. You now know exactly the way that Tate makes his money and you can replicate it. All you need to do is just do the fucking work. Record the videos, create the community, get people inside and monetize it. It's really simple, but it's not easy because you need to do a lot of work, right? But it's simple. Like, this is not a business plan like where you create physical products where you need to contact the factory, you need to do all the contracting and bullshit. All you're literally going to do is create videos, create community, get people in the community, monetize it. I think seriously everyone can do it. It's really simple. Not easy, but simple. My name is Danny and I want to help improve your life one level at a time. Click on the subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.